block will be explained in this topic. So you can see a cylinder block right in front of us. That's a cylinder block. Okay, that's the top view. Which I'm pointing right now are the water jackets or the water jacket ports, where the water will be circulated inside the cylinder block for the cooling of the engine. That's the oil hole to the head over there. Okay, and those are the ports for the drain of the engine oil, and that's the connection to the thermostat, water uh, jacket of the thermostat. And those are the head bolt holes which mount the head with the cylinder block. That's the alternator port, and that's the water in uh, port over there. Okay, and that's the turbo out, and towards the left side we have the turbo in there. That's the filter mounting bracket point. This is the right side view of the cylinder block. There we have the engine serial number. This is the rear side of the um, cylinder block, the side where we have the timing gears. Okay, those are the bolt holes for timing gear casing. The timing gear casing will be installed to that side. Okay, that's the camshaft connecting point, or where the camshaft will be inserted. That's the oil passage over there. Okay, the timing gear lubricating jet connecting port is shown there. Okay, there it will be installed, and that's the main oil gallery. And here this side will be closed with a dummy, and that section we have the crankshaft side thrust bearing will be installed there, and beneath that we will be having the crankshaft actually. So this is the left side view of the cylinder block. That's the oil cooler port. That portion will be filled with water to cool the engine oil, where the engine oil cooler is coming, and that is oil in and that's oil out. That's the oil filling port, where when we pour the engine oil, it will be actually going through this port towards the engine oil sump. Okay, that's the lift pump connecting point, and the you can see one hole at that point. Okay, that hole will have a plunger, and this plunger will, one end will be touching the camshaft and the other towards the uh, lift pump, which will be activating the lift pump as the plunger moves. This is the front side of the engine. That's a water pump port, or where the water pump will actually be fixed towards that section over there. And beneath that, uh, we have the crankshaft pulley at that section where I'm pointing, and there on the top we'll be having the fan hub actually, and on the right side corner we'll be having the auto tensioner, which adjusts the fan belt, and there we have the camshaft endpoint, and that port will be actually be closed with the dummy. And at the right corner there we'll have the idler wheel coming in. This is the bottom view of the cylinder block. There we'll have the crankshaft thrust bearing over there. Okay, and those section we have the crankshaft bearings. uh, those points at the center are the crankshaft lubricating hole, which supplies the engine oil or the lubricating oil towards the crankshaft for lubricating it. Those are the piston cooling jets, which supply a jet of engine oil to the bottom of the piston, actually to cool and lubricate the piston from the bottom. So okay, now that is the valve tappet point. You can see two holes at that port. Those will have the valve tappets installed over there. And now that's the bed plate mating area. We can see those bolt holes. These will actually where we have the bolts which mates the bed plate with the cylinder block. So I have almost given you some idea about the ports coming in a cylinder block. Please post your doubts in comments. We'll be happy to clear them. Subscribe to us for more videos, and also please rate us.